besties. In today's video, I will be discussing about a particular country here in Europe. That operates on an open residence permit. What this means is that you do not need a job offer letter. You do not need a visa for you to relocate to this country. In other words, if you are ready to go, pack up your bags, book your flight, and off you go. In today's video, I'm going to detail for you the documents you need to achieve this, to move to this country in 2025 and with your family. I'm going to teach you the step-by-step application process. I am going to teach you everything you need to know about this country. I'm going to show you websites where you can get a housing accommodation before your movement because it's needed. I am also going to show you websites to search for jobs before and when you arrive this country. You don't need to get a job before moving to this country. No, you don't need it, right? Yes, but it's important that you know where to look for jobs so you don't get to the country and you don't have anything doing, right? They will not send you away that you don't have a work. No. But then you cannot live without a job, if you know what I mean, right? So guys, in today's video, if you're interested in moving to Europe in 2025 and you are looking for an option, remember, for this opportunity, you do not need IELTS. No IELTS is needed. Guys, if you are looking for an opportunity to move to Europe in 2025, this right here is your sure bet. I will be teaching you how to go about it. And if you are interested in such opportunities, then you have to continue watching. Watch this vital information to the very end. Do not skip anyone before you make your informed decision. Hello besties, welcome back to another opportunity with Mama P. If you are joining us for the first time, my name is Adeze. On this channel, I create content that will enable you to move to your dream country without breaking the bank. Yes, you heard me, without breaking the bank. If this sounds so interesting, why not join my family? Please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on post notifications so that each time I drop a new update, you will be the first to get notified. To all my returning subscribers, God bless you besties for all your support. I'm not taking it for granted. Thank you, my besties. Guys, you might also want to hit that like button, like this video so that a lot of people will know that such opportunities exist. They will learn how to do it themselves. They will have the legit information about this country and be well informed what it involved before they get themselves into. I will also appreciate if you share this video to bless someone. Remember, we rise when we lift others. With that being said, I will make this disclaimer. I do not do DMs on Telegram and TikTok. My original Instagram is adakins93, as you can see on the screen. My original TikTok is on the screen. I will never come to your DM. I will never ask you to pay me money promising you a job. I don't do that. I don't promise people package. Anything I do is on my website, which is on the screen. Besties, see, be careful out there. Do not let anybody take away your hard-earned money with my name. I will not be held responsible. You know where to find me. Go to my website. There is a WhatsApp number there. Reach us out via that place. Any other place is not Adakins. I am sorry. Or via my official email, which is also on the screen. Let us proceed. 2 days ago, I came to my comment section here on YouTube, and someone made a comment and said, Mama P, there is a country we are hearing about of recent called Svalbard. Have you not heard about Svalbard? Why not talk to us about it? We trust your judgment. Look into it and tell us the cons and pros so that we know what we are getting into before we embark on such journey. Guys, yeah, I promised him that I am going to look up this. And yeah, voila, we are here, guys. In today's video, like I promised, I will tell you everything you need to know about this country, the pros and cons, why you should move or why you shouldn't move. Guys, let's get into this. Svalbard is a city, a small Atlantic city in the country called Norway. Norway is a Schengen country in Europe. This Svalbard is a city, an island in Norway. Guys, Svalbard is a tiny, small city, and you do not need any visa to move to this country, to this city of Svalbard. In fact, they operate on an open residence permit. What that means is that you can live indefinitely in their country. There is no limit to how long you can stay in this country, guys. That is what it is. That is what Svalbard can offer you, guys. Yeah. So, and you can move from any country to this Svalbard with no visa requirements. But here is the catch, right? I will tell you the catch and the job opportunities in Svalbard. Guys, if you want to move to Svalbard, the documents you need is 1, proof of accommodation. You have to book down accommodation because their border, they have a very strict immigration check. All right. So your passport must be up to date. You have to book an accommodation before you enter the country, either hotel or you get accommodation online before moving. I will show you where to go about it. The second one is you must have a health insurance. This country, this city does not have a free medical insurance, right? They have a basic health care, but if you have an urgent need of a high level of medical attention, they can offer you that. So you need to have your medical insurance worth about 30,000 euros. You guys know how to do medical insurance, right? Yeah. So these are the major documents: your passport, proof of fund. Yes, guys. So you have to be proving that you have some certain amount of money to keep in your account that will enable you to, live there and live comfortably. Guys, they are very strict on accommodation. So before you leave, you must be sure you have secured accommodation because they do not want any homelessness in their country. And I will tell you why that is so in this video. So guys, remember, the catch here is you can move without a job offer. You do not know no visa or any residence permit. You can live there as long as you want. You must also be financially independent for you to live in the city. Yes, because if you don't get a job, nobody will chase you out of the country. All they know is be financially independent because there is no social welfare. All right, guys, with that being said, let's discuss the available jobs in Svalbard, the jobs you can lay your hands on. So guys, the number 1 job in Svalbard is tourism. Why is this so? I told you it's a tourist attraction. It's an Atlantic area. People go there for tourism, so you can get jobs in tourism, in hotels, restaurants, bars. The second job there is a mining job. Yes, there is a lot of mining jobs in Svalbard. The next job is service sector, maintenance, malls, customer service. The next job there is research and academia. If you are someone that is interested in research, academics, you will find jobs in this field. These are the 4 booming sectors in Svalbard, and I'm going to list for you the website where you can find job in Svalbard. The first one is nav.no. I will leave it on the screen. The second place you can find job is sislimenstan.no. I will leave it on the screen. The next place you can find job is fin.no. is on my screen. The next place you can find a job is the University Center in Svalbard called UNIS. The next place you can find a job is Attica Svalbard. The next place you can find a job is polarjobs.com. Let's discuss the step-by-step process of moving to Svalbard without a job offer on your own. Number 1, you have to be financially independent. I've mentioned this before. Cost of living in this city is very, very high. You have to budget your house rent about 8,000 to 15,000 NOK per month. So depending on your country, check the exchange rate in your country. Check your exchange rate on Google to know what it is in your rate, right? Now, feeding, you can budget about 4,500 to 7,000 NOK in a month, guys. Yeah, you have to budget about your travel expenses, your flight ticket. You have to budget your health insurance, like I stated before. That's the first step, taking care of your finance. The second step is to find accommodation. Like I mentioned before, you can live in this country indefinitely till you want to live, as long as you want. So far, you are financially okay. You are on your own. You're not begging people to give you money. The second one is accommodation. Guys, yeah, this country We never want homelessness because, you know, their weather climate is very, very tough, guys. Their weather climate is tough. So they want to make sure everybody in their country, in their city, is well accommodated. I may also let you know that housing is also limited. You can find housing on Svalbard Facebook community. I will show you on my screen. You can find housing with private landlord on fin.no. Another place is Longyearbyen Housing Market. Longyearbyen is the capital of the city. So they have a housing market where you will see rental, companies that will rent directly to you. You can check all these things online before you move. Now, if you get a job before you move to Svalbard, employers also gives you accommodation for free. So this is another advantage. So if you should wait and get a job before moving to this country, you might be lucky to get accommodation for free. All right. Now, the next step is to plan your arrival and journey. There is no direct flight from your country to Svalbard. You must reach Norway first and pass through Oslo or Tromsø for you to arrive in Svalbard. Somebody will ask me, how do I now get to Norway before I get there? I am coming to that in that video. Relax, get your popcorn and enjoy this. What are the entry requirements for you to enter this country? Your valid passports, your proof of fund that you have enough money to care for yourself. The third one is accommodation, proof of accommodation. There is no specific amount that the government have mentioned to be a proof of fund. They just want to be sure that you have some money to care for yourself. Like I said, I've given you the rough estimate for, the rough estimate of living costs in the country, in the city. So calculated by some months, let's say like 5 months is enough, okay? Once you arrive in Svalbard, the next thing you should do is to register with the Svalbard government that you have arrived. Guys, the documents you need to register is just your passport, proof of finance, proof of accommodation, and proof of health insurance. That's all. Remember, they have a very tight immigration checks, okay? So make sure that everything is truthful and it is intact. Now, one disclaimer, Svalbard does not give resident permits. If you like to live there in 100 years, there is nothing like resident permit in Svalbard. All right? You are freely living there. Nobody is going to disturb you. You can live there as number of years as you want. So if you are looking for a country where you need a resident permit, you can live in Svalbard and you plan to live. It should be your long-term goal, if that makes sense. Let's find out how you can move to Svalbard, let's say from a country, Nigeria, and this same process applies to every nationality watching this video, because this is the most important thing. How do you get to the country since there is no, to the city, since there is not a direct flight to this city? Let us find out. I'll be sharing my screen to teach you the step-by-step on how you can achieve this. Come with me if you're interested. So guys, we are currently on my screen. I said how to move to Svalbard from Nigeria. Svalbard has an open immigration policy, meaning you do not need a visa or resident permit to live and work there. However, as a Nigerian citizen, you must first pass through mainland Norway, which has strict visa requirements. Guys, this does not apply to only Nigerians. It applies to all of you watching me. It's the same process for everybody. Let's proceed. Step 1, get a visa for Norway. No, you don't need it. Since there are no direct flights from Nigeria to Svalbard, you must travel through Oslo or Tromsø in Norway. Nigeria requires a visa to enter Norway, even if you are only transiting. So guys, check your country, check your nationality if you require a visa to enter Norway or not. But Nigerians do. Let's see the visa you should get. Now, if you are in Nigeria, number 1, you should apply for a Schengen visa, short stay, 90 days maximum. This allows you to travel to Norway and then onward to Svalbard. So you have to just go and apply for a Schengen visa. Now, you must leave Schengen within 90 days, but you can stay in Svalbard indefinitely. I said, if you want to go to Svalbard, you must pass Norway for you to get to this country. The surest and easiest way is to get a Schengen visa, land in Norway, then from Norway, you now take another flight to Svalbard and you can live there indefinitely. Then you can now forget your Schengen visa and live there indefinitely. Remember, Svalbard is a city in Norway, but it is not considered a Schengen a Schengen city, guys. I don't know why this is so, but this is the news. All right, so you must be there indefinitely, and you don't have the right to go to any Schengen area for living in Svalbard, if this makes sense, unless you have a eligible visa that would allow you to embark on such a journey. Are you seeing the cons right now? Another means if you qualify to apply for a Norway residence permit, if you qualify, if you want to stay long term and work in mainland Norway, you may need a work, study, or family reunification permit. Svalbard time does not count towards a Norwegian residence permit. Listen, for the fact that you live in Svalbard does not mean you are eligible for Norwegian residence permit. No. If this makes sense, this is one of the cons you should bear in mind when embarking on this journey. Now, where do you apply for this visa, guys? Apply at the Norwegian Embassy in Abuja. VF Global handles application. So, guys, you have to apply via VFS Global for this visa. Step 2, book a flight to Svalbard. Once in Norway, book a flight to Longyearbyen, Svalbard's only airport. Flight from Oslo or Tromsø and Norwegian Airlines. Important. Since Svalbard is outside the Schengen area, you will go through passport control when flying from Norway to Svalbard. Step 3, arrange accommodation. Housing is very limited, so you must find a place to stay before arriving. Options: join Svalbard Facebook groups for rental listings. I've mentioned this before. Check fin.no. All right, that's their rental site. Contact employers. Some jobs provide housing. No homelessness is allowed. If you cannot afford housing, you must leave Svalbard. I've said this thing countless times. Step 4, register with authorities. After arriving in Svalbard, register with the governor of Svalbard, all right, in Longyearbyen. Bring passport, proof of funds, and proof of housing. Step 5, find work in Svalbard. Since you don't need a work permit, you can start working immediately. The jobs are limited. That's another cons. There is not so much job in this country. No this and no peace. It is best to find a job before moving. Common jobs is in tourism and hospitality, retail and services, logistics, maintenance shops, and research and academia. Where to find jobs? We have a website called fin.no. We have polarjobs.com. We have nav.no. These are the 3 popular websites where you can find jobs in Svalbard. Key things to remember: no visa or resident permit needed for Svalbard. Must first get a Schengen visa for Norway to travel there. Must be financially independent. No social welfare in Svalbard. Find housing before moving. Limited availability. Healthcare is private. Get insurance before arriving. Now, I believe you must have understood the cons and pros of moving to this city. Someone will ask me, Mama P, can I move with my family? Of course, yes. The question is 100% yes. You can move with your family, but here are some things you should bear in mind. Remember that the accommodation is limited. Okay, getting accommodation for family will be high cost. Number 2, they have limited education. It's only one school that is in Svalbard, in their capital, in their big city. Only one school that is there. So you should know this. Always check the availability for your children before moving with them. Second, there is no social welfare in Svalbard. You are on your own. A harsh living condition. Their winter is 4 months straight with no sunlight. It is extremely cold. Svalbard is extremely cold in winter with over minus 30 degrees centigrade. The third reason is that there is wildlife dangers called polar bears in Svalbard. In fact, if you're in that country, it is advised you go with guns for self-defense. Children must be left indoors and supervised at all times. This is one of the cons. That's why I said I will take my time to analyze this thing for you guys so you understand everything before you make that decision. Are the steps to move your family. The same step, all right? Get accommodation before moving. Call the school to check availability for your children before moving. Get your health insurance for you and your children. Plan your travel movements. Have a valid international passport, and that's all. At this point, I believe I have detailed about the city Svalbard to you in a layman's language. One, you do not need a visa to move to this country. You don't need any job offer. They have an open residence permit. Anybody can come and live there indefinitely. Remember, you will not be getting any permanent residence or citizenship living in that city. Number two, healthcare is private. You will need a health insurance. Number three, it's only one school that is in this city. All right. So that means if you are moving with your children, make arrangements for them. Number four, housing is limited and high cost. So make arrangement for all this. Guys, these and many more. I have showed you everything you should know about this city. I will encourage you to go and do more research about Svalbard. Need to Svalbard is very easy. All you need is a Schengen visa. Besties. That's all you need, a Schengen visa. Boom, off you go. I have detailed you how to go about it. All right, so the ball is in your court, besties. If you'll be embarking on this journey, I will wish you the best of luck. For the links where to find housing, jobs, I'm sorry I can't start showing my screen. I have a lot. This video is too long already. I will leave the links in the description box, so you can go and click on the links and check them out. I wish you the best of luck on this journey, and I hope to see you in our next video. Drop your questions about Svalbard in the comment section. I might also film a question and answer section to explain more things for you if that is needed. I wish you the best of luck, but I will also advise you, think about it. Think about the advantages, think about the disadvantages, and make sure it is worth moving. It is worth investing, because like I always say, relocation is investments. So make sure it is worth it before you start moving. All right, the ball is in your court. Relocation is per head. There are individual differences. I'm not the one to make choice for you or choose for you. I can only advise you, see what is obtainable. You now check your circumstances and know what is better for you. I wish you the best of luck on this journey, and I will see you in our next one. For now, bye besties. Bye.